During the summer, I went on holiday with my parents to the south of France. So we set off around 4 AM. I know. And since I can't think of anything more for an introduction, we're just going to kick things off with the travel montage. Eventually we made it to the boarding area and quickly got checked on.
Should an incident be detected in your carriage, the following alarm will sound. Followed by an evacuation announcement. On hearing the alarm signal, you should move directly to the next carriage. This is a precautionary measure while the shuttle continues its crossing. Thank you for your attention.
I hate it when they change languages halfway through an announcement, like, oh yeah, I don't want to hear the second half of that message, like, what gives?
Where is Durban?
We then boarded the Eurostar and went off to France. For those unaware, the Eurostar is a train that runs under the English Channel and takes people from England to France in about 30 minutes. Driving into the carriage kind of felt like we were going into some kind of 2001 Space Odyssey-esque ship. It was really strange. And so we were in France. We drove for a while until we reached our Airbnb and stayed there for the night. I can't show you any of this because the camera battery died, so you'll just have to imagine a little French village. And so the next morning, after having some pastries from a local bakery, we set out on the road again. And we got some nice views of the French countryside. There came a point where we went past these fields filled with rocks completely throughout them, and it felt so alien in a weird way. Eventually we reached a bridge designed by Gustave Eiffel, architect of the Eiffel Tower. After that it was back on the road. Once we arrived, we went for a drive around the countryside. Found a map of the area, and after seeing that it was basically hills for about 20 miles around the area, we turned around and went back to our villa. The next day, we went out to visit Carcassonne, a French castle with a small town entirely fit inside it. Upon entering the castle, where dukes and maidens had dined and roamed, I was met by a pressing thought. There are a lot of dogs here. We then visited the castle cathedral, because that's when you know you're rich, when you can just fit an entire cathedral inside your town-sized castle for the hell of it. Or I suppose it wouldn't be for the hell of it. It would be for the Jesus of it. After that we went to get lunch, and I had the staple meal of the region, and this was, and I'm not joking, a bowl, a sausage, a duck wing, and the rest of the bowl was just filled with beans. Like, did you put all of the ingredients on the dartboard, and then just like one dart hit sausage, one hit duck wing, and then just the next 17 all hit beans, so they were like, I mean, I guess we're just gonna fucking fill it then. But honestly, it was really good. After that, we walked around the neighbouring town. We got some ice cream and watched the canal boats go through the lock. I'm not cutting to any B-roll after the canal clip, and that's because there isn't any. I stopped recording.